Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Prwell'Z here. I'm back with another Wi-Fi battle. We post wins, losers, draws. There's be a question middle of the video at the end of the video. And guys, this match was crazy. It's crazy. The reason why it's crazy is because it was so bad. Me and my opponent played as if we didn't know how to play Pokemon before. But you guys gonna see, man. Also, guys, I am going to be creating a new channel. It's going to be the comparison video. If you guys didn't remember, I did make a comparison video of the Great Tusk and the Landorus of who is better. I'm going to be making more of those videos, but they're going to be in a new channel. And also, there's going to be different other things I will be talking about in that channel. But with that being said, man, we're going to get started on this battle. Funny battle. But looking at my opponent's team, he's working some crazy threats. You got the Roaring Moon, you got the Dragapult, the Walk Awake, just a whole bunch of crazy threats. But I do have my Iron Valiant with me. I do have my Scarlet, man. We're gonna put in some work. And let's go. So my opponent's gonna lead off with the Dragapult, and I'm gonna go into my Pink Urchin. So what I'm just trying to do is just to set up the electric terrain, and we do have the terrain extender, so this is going to be here for like a billion turns, unless somebody goes for the ice spinner. So he's going to go for a U-turn and go right back to his Pokeball. I'm not really worried about that because Pink Urchin is out here and he is scary. And I decided to go for a Surf instead of the Toxic Spikes because I know that he has the Cinderace back there, but he actually decides to go into the Torkoal. So I do go for the Surf, and that does okay damage, but the sun is up, so it's not going to do as much damage as I want. I decided to switch out of here because I know that you can go for the Stealth Rocks. So I decided to go out to my Hatterene with her Pimpat, and Torkoal is going to go for the Rapid Spin. So it gets a speed boost here, and I'm going to go for the Mystical Fire. What's crazy is that I am still faster than this Torkoal. That is funny as heck. But anyways, it's going to lower its special attack, and it's going to go for the Lava Plume here, which is fine because my Hatterene is straight boss. He decides to switch out, and he's going to go into the Cinderace. So I'm like, okay, then what is this guy's thought process? I'm just thinking he's going to probably go for a Pyro Ball or a U-turn. But I'm going to go for another Mystical Fire. I'm just spamming Mystical Fire because we are in the sun, and we're having a good time here. So I decided to switch out of here because I don't want to take a Power Ball to the face. And I decided to go out to my King K. Roll because my boy Scarlet can scare this thing out. He does go for the Power Ball. Even with the sun up, we still eat that up, man. Now he's gonna go for the U-turn and turn Terror Bug. That's what I like about Cinderace, is that you can use fire moves like freaking Pyro Ball or freaking Blaze, whatever, you know what I mean? It's gonna stay fire until it turns into a different type. But with what's that Pokemon's face? Greninja and Meowscarada, you can't do that. But anyways, now he's gonna go out to this freaking lion slash I don't even know what the octopus Pokemon, but I decided to switch out because Walk Awake is scary as heck, and I decided to switch out and go into my Iron Leaves. That's the only Pokemon that can take a Hydro Steam to the face and my back Excalibur, but you know I decided to go into my Iron Leaves. But we're gonna get the Quark Drive here, and this thing's gonna go for the Hydro Steam here. So judging by this damage, I'm like, is this thing Choice Specs? But I decided to go straight for the the Leaf Blade here. Choice Band, Stab Boost. And he decided to switch out. And here he's gonna go back into the Dragapult. And look at this damage. Look at this damage. Look at this damage. You know what I mean? This thing is freaking problem. And we get a crit. That stuff did heaps, man. I was expecting it to take out, but it did really good damage anyway. So the sun's gonna go away, and electric terrain's gonna go to raise. So we're out here in an empty battlefield, looking plain as heck. I decided to switch up out of here because I don't want to take a Shadow Ball to the face, and I'm gonna go back into my Pink Urchin just to set up the electric terrain again. So I don't really care if my Pink Urchin is gonna go down, but he does go for the Shadow Ball here, and we are able to live it. So I'm like, this is perfect. I'm gonna go straight for the Sucker Punch, and I'm called an ambulance, but not for me. And down goes Dragapult. Let's go, man. And guys, question of the day: what is your favorite terrain to use? What is your favorite terrain to use? Let me know down in the comments. So now he's gonna go into the Cinderace here, and I decided to switch out. I wanted to conserve my Pink Urchin just in case it goes out. And I do have the Scarlet, so we can just wall this thing. Here he actually makes a good play, and he goes for the U-turn. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. You know what I mean? But I'm afraid because I don't want him to go into the King's Gambit or his Roaring Moon. But he actually go right back into the Walk Away, and I don't have any switches for this Mon, man, because this Mon is scary. So I decided to switch out, and I decided to go out into my Prwell'Z, just use that as fodder. I'm not sure what he's gonna do, whether he go for a dragon move or a fire move, which he does. And that's enough to take out my Prwell'Z and down with my Prwell'Z, and man, dang. So I'm like, all right, let's go out to the back Scarlet, because I'm pretty sure that this thing is choice spec, you know what I mean, or choice scarf. But anyways, I decided to go straight for the Dragon Dance, and he actually decides to switch out here. So here he goes right back into the Torkoal. I'm like, okay, that's fine, you know what I mean. I'm gonna go straight for the Dragon Dance. He is gonna set up the drought and all that grand stuff. We're not really worried about that, man. We got our headphones on, and we're gonna do the Spinaroonie, do the Crip Walk, and all that grand stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well just go for, I believe, another Dragon Dance, if I'm not mistaken, because this thing can't burn me. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure I could take the Lava Plume, and I could take the Lava Plume and Rapid Spin very, very nicely. So here, he actually goes for a yarn. I'm like, what are you doing? You lost this match, bro. So the electric terrain is up, so it doesn't really work. And I'm gonna go for the Glaive Rush, and that's enough to take out the Torkoal. I'm like, oh, this is easy pickings at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So my back Scarlet is out here, and he's scary. I'm like, you know what? You're going in the thumbnail, backs. You're going in there. So now he's gonna go into the Walk Awake. Walk Awake's gonna get a speed boost. I'm like, okay, we are at a +2. So I decided to Terra here and go Terra. I don't know what was my thought process. I go Terra Fire here. I was expecting the Walk Awake to go Terra Fairy. Like, this is what I predicted. I over predicted my part here. So you can see the bad play that's going on. So I'm gonna put the Chandelier on top of my head, and I'm gonna turn cool here. So I do go for the Terra Blast, you know what I mean, in the sun, +2, and even though it's 4 times resistant, it still does pretty good damage. So I like that. The Walk Awake is gonna go for a Dragon Pulse, and judging by this damage, is definitely choice specs. So that did heaps to me, and the Electro Rain is gonna go away. I'm like, you know what? I'm not playing no more games. I'm gonna go straight for a Glaive Rush, and put the sword on my back on this thing's face, and down goes Walk Awake. Let's go. So Walk Awake is down now, and I believe he has 2 Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. No, he has 3. He has the Cinderace, King's Gambit, and the Roaring Moon. So King's Gambit come out here. I decided to go for the Ice Shot because I know a Sucker Punch is coming, because my back Scarlet is scary as heck. And I know that King's Gambit tend to have substitutes, so I decided to go for a Terra Blast this turn. But King's Gambit is gonna go straight Sucker Punch me in the face, and I'm down with my back Scarlet, man. When you're slow, bulky Pokemon with a lot of health, like King's Gambit, and hit hard, and you have priority moves, you're automatically a good Pokemon. No way around it. So here, I make another stupid play. My play was, I'm not sure if I was eating crayon this match or some dog food. I don't know why I brought out my Hatterene, but he is going to hit me with Iron Head here, and down goes my Hatterene. So, all right. No more Mr. Nice Hat, because I can't play anymore. So here, I decided to go into my Iron Valiant. And the thing is, I'm so scared of the Terra, because his King Gambit could probably be Terra Ghost, or its Roaring Moon could be Terra Flying. And I mean, so it's very scary to try to predict what's going on. So I decided to go straight for the close combat. I'm not playing no more games. And the close combat there keeps to the Cinderace. Down goes Cinderace. Let's go, man. So I'm like, all right. If we play our cards right, I'm pretty sure that Iron Valiant will be able to take out the Roaring Moon and the King's Gambit. So we are gonna lose some HP here, and here he goes into the Roaring Moon. So I'm like, all right, you know, I know that this thing is gonna probably go Terra Flying, but he actually goes for the Earthquake. And also, I didn't realize that Roaring Moon is faster than Iron Valiant. I really need to start doing my homework on these mons, man. Or yeah, like I said, I must have been on some dog food, guys. But anyways, Roaring Moon's gonna hit me with another Earthquake, and that's enough to take out my Iron Valiant. Dang, this is crazy. Like, the way I played, I made it down to the wire. This is like all the plays that I did. This is all on me. I had the mons for it. I had some really good mons. So I'm like, you know what, man? I have no choice but to go for the close combat. But here he actually makes the Terra here. That's a good thing about Terra. Like, you don't have to Terra immediately. It's just like Mega Evolutions. You don't have to Mega Evolve. You know what I mean? But anyways, he's gonna turn Terra Flying here. He's gonna go for the DD. And I'm like, man, out of all the times I was expecting him to Terra, you know what I mean? He didn't Terra. And the time I'm like, you know what, man? Hopefully he doesn't Terra here. He Terras. Dang. But anyways, I'm gonna go for the close combat stab choice band, but he is able to hit me with an outrage. That's enough to take out my Iron Leaves. So now it comes down to my Scarlet. I'm like, okay, Scarlet, you gotta take this win for me. He's locked into outrage. We do have the unaware. You know what I mean? I was thinking about going for a slack off, but I'm like, you know what? We could probably take 2 if this Raw Moon is burned. So he does get the confusion, which is good. And I'm gonna go for the Willow Mist here, and we missed the Willow Mist. Oh my god, crazy, man. Yeah, I think my Scarlet is on some dog food too. But I'm like, hope on the confuse. He doesn't get it. He pulls through. He's able to hit me with another outrage. That's enough to take out my King K. Roll. This was a terrible, awful match. Awful plays here. Awful plays on both of our ends. But at the end of the day, my boy took it. Good game, Chris. And guys, I am gonna show you guys my Pokemon sets. I am out of here. Peace.